Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live stream from Tim Gillette. I'm not sure how well this is going to get out or how many people are going to view it. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just figured I'd get it done. My name's Tim Gillette. For the past 15 years, I've been a motivational / business speaker, coach, author, all those little fancy titles that mean absolutely nothing. It is recently that I decided to do this post today because over the past 2 weeks, some things have changed in my life. And I went, you know what? It's time to actually move on from one chapter to the next. Today has just made it a little bit rougher to move on to another chapter. But it's a little bit easier. I know I'm doing the right thing because so much opposition is in the way. When you know that all the opposition you have in the way is fighting you, you know you got something better on the other side. So a lot of people are saying, Tim, you said on Monday that it was going to be your last speaking engagement. You are done speaking. You're not going to do it anymore. Is that true? Yes, it's true. I'm not going to be speaking anymore. I'm done. I've moved on. My last speaking engagement was on Monday to the Ziegler family. All right, at the Ziegler organization, and I decided that was it. That was going to be my last one. I had reached out over the past 2 weeks. A lot of people I was involved was going to be at their events or going to stop by their events or going to attend their events and or be part of and speaking at their events, and said, hey, I'm sorry, I just can't do it. And some of them, I'm sorry that I have to do it because they're really, really nice people. But it got to the point where I kept accepting one and kept accepting another and kept accepting, and people were saying, well, why are you doing theirs and not doing mine? And I had to say, okay, I got to put a hard line in the sand. It's time. And people are asking why. Well, I have other business going on. I have other family life going on. I have a lot of things on my plate. And when your business is going strong, you learn to, and you're starting to get stretched, then you remove the areas that don't have the return on investment as much as the others. In other words, you go to the high paying things and you take care of them. You service them, you take care of them and treat them well, because that is what brings you your lifeline. You don't throw them out to go do things for free. You don't throw them out to go do things that pay you little money. If you do, your business won't be in business long. So I decided to do that, to move on. So yes, I am no longer speaking at events. That includes virtual events. I just recently said that's it. I'm not even doing a virtual event anymore. Probably not even going to do my own events anymore. Just other things came up that I need to go do them. For those of you who I had to say no to, I'm sorry. But it's time to end it. It's time to walk away. It's time to go, you know what? Don't need this anymore. Now, I've said earlier this week that, I'm not criticizing the event industry. I am really turned off from a lot of it because of certain people in the events industry. Now, there is still one event that I will stay involved with because he's one of my personal friends. And I still will help him out. And I still have somewhat of a good time while I'm at his events. All right. He understands me. He doesn't give me a hard time on the things that I've got to do. And he gets my respect for that. But it's people who put on events, and then when I say, hey, listen, I can't come because I have to go do some other stuff that my company's paying me to do, or I have to go take care of customers who pay me to take care of them, and I can't come to your event, I'm sorry. And you give me a hard time about it, like I don't care about my future. Like your event was the only thing connecting me to my future and success. Don't be so proud of yourself, dude. Some people I've had to say no to in the past week, and I did not get a mean no or anything. I just, okay, I understand. Okay, good. But some people decided that they wanted to ride my case and tell me that how I wasn't going to be successful because I didn't attend their event. To begin with, I told them in the beginning, like I tell everyone who asks me to or talks to me about coming to events right now, is that, you know what I mean? I'll try to stop by. Can't promise you anything. I'll try to stop by. If I come by your event, know this, that if I've said it and do it, all right, I come by it. If business stuff happens, I'm going to be in the hallway of your event. And you have to accept that. If you don't, I'm not coming to your event, period. When you learn to build a valuable business and a big business that takes care of customers, your number one priority is to take care of your customers, not go sit in somebody's event so that you can actually go help them make money. So I am sorry that I am not speaking anymore. I will not accept speaking gigs. I will not come to speak places to be speaking. No, I am not. I am not going to change my mind for your event. No, I'm not going to change my mind for your people. I'm done. And it's not that I hate you. It's not that I'm mad at you. It's just that it doesn't fit into my business model right now. And time matters. The older you get, the more you understand, time matters. And I've got things that matter to me that I have to go take care of. And I have things that I'm responsible for that I have to go take care of. And thus, I retired from the speaking industry. Monday, speaking at Zig Ziglar's People was my last. And I am not looking for other speaking engagements. I'm not looking to try to come out and build a big podcast business and be on the podcasts. All right, just not me. Yes, I'll do it for a select group of friends, usually those people who have done work with us. So if you don't know, is that about 2 years ago, I said that I was going to start stepping out of it. And I said it wasn't going to be for me anymore. And I closed down my podcast 2 years ago. Now, this next month will be 2 years ago. I did my last podcast, The Tim Gillette Show, and I've not done another one since. Now, I still have a fun podcast that I do on Monday nights with my friend Gladys and I have been doing it for a little over 2 years, and it's just a fun podcast. It is not something that's marketing my business. It's something fun that we do and have fun doing it. It's life. I stopped doing my events last year, and in April or May of last year was my last event. I found a niche that, is one of the things my business people have told me to, do the research to find what people need help in and do it. And we created a website design company, which a lot of my focus goes to running that company right now. Got a team of people that rely on me as the leader of the company, and I've got to be there for them. A lot of people say, well, hey, well, come speak at my event about websites. And I don't want to do the come free, speak for free and stuff. So I basically put the thing out there. If you want me to speak, it's $5,000 in Dallas, $10,000 outside of Dallas. You donate the money to charity if I'm available. And some people said, hey, yeah, I'll do that. And some people are still like, hey, yeah, if you come to my event, man, you can pitch your websites. No, I don't. I don't need to come to your event to pitch websites. All right. I don't know a website person who is good on stage. And that's just not something that we're going to put into our business model. I don't sell anything when I have spoken on stage. I don't sell. I sell by talking to people one-on-one. All right. And that's how I'm going to continue doing it. Today, I actually had to tell a friend, one of my friends who, for 2 years said, hey, man, you're going to speak. I want you to speak at my events. And then finally, when he gets around to asking me, is when I'm quitting. And I had to write him and say, listen, I'm sorry. I thank you for the offer. I wish you well in your event, but I won't be there. I'm sorry. Anyway, so you know that Tim Gillette is no longer a speaker. Tim has retired. Tim has moved on, and he now runs another company. Also, I run real estate, and I've started investing in real estate a few years back, and am enjoying more on doing projects in real estate and fixing up buildings and renovating them and renting them out and selling them and getting new ones. All right, it's kind of a new thing, and I don't teach about it. I actually will turn you on to the people who taught me. I get nothing in exchange for turning you on to the people who can educate you. It's just not me. I'm not here in the education business anymore. That being said, I want to let you know, guys, when you know in your life that you are splitting your focus and you are not getting things done, you have to understand that you've got to focus more on what needs to be done and focus on what matters. My talk on Monday was about exactly that. Those people who actually split their focus, they always end up dropping a ball. And usually they end up dropping a very important ball by splitting their focus. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't have to. I'm not going to. If it came down to doing this to get a job, I'll go get a job over it. Just saying. So with that, let me say hi to some of the people who actually come in here and show. Bill Wallace, I love you, brother. Right, I miss you, and brother, I really care a lot about you, and I'd like to see what you've done, how you transferred your industry. Jenny, sweet Jenny, honey, I have not talked to you in a long time, and no, you really didn't miss anything, hon. All I did was because I retired, and I just said, hey, I'm done, and that. So, Holly Duckworth, it is so good to see you. It was great talking to you on Monday, and hey, Holly, I understand you. I mean, you're changing things in your industry and your field and business as well. And gosh, I'm here for you if you need help. So reach out if I can help you. But anyway, I do appreciate everybody who chimes in and tells me, thank you, appreciate you. It's been great knowing you. It's been great connecting with you over the years. It's been great connecting with a lot of people because of this industry. And I still do some coaching, and I still have a mastermind for those people who want to join in or who want help or who want to connect. And yes, I will still run a mastermind probably at my house now. Very limited people. And I'm going to be very honest. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm not good at. Let me help you with what I'm good at. My mastermind matters to me, and my website customers matter to me. So those are the things that matter. And, you will learn to love life, or life will learn to hate you. So I'm learning to love life, and I'm learning to do things that matter to me. With that being said, all right, I do want to say, except StreamYard will no longer be allowed on Facebook next month, so don't, blah, 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 whatever. So StreamYard won't be allowed on Facebook. I don't care. I've got my own world to build with. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Gillette, officially retired as a speaker, no longer coming to speak at your stages. Wish you well. God bless.